Check this out.
And we're alive! Finally! After a long time.
Hello world! This is the Rockstar Informer show with the... we really need jingle in the beginning, like some music. Like, this is Nathan from Australia.
Yeah, you should.
Ray from the Netherlands. I will. Anyways, hello everyone. I don't know who's actually listening. Hello Ray, hello Nathan. Thank you very much for hosting the show. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
It's been too long.
It has been too long. We were just... There's been so many updates when it comes to Max Payne 3. It's been crazy. Like, I haven't been able to keep up with all the new stuff coming in. Oh, and modmygta.com has also been launched. Let's do some advertisement for Ray. Yeah, modmygta. I'm heavily impressed. I don't know if Nathan was able to check it out yet.
I downloaded it and I opened it and I checked it out. And I just downloaded all the GTAs on Steam, so it actually helps me out too. So I'm definitely gonna look into them.
So what did you download? You downloaded modmygta?
Yeah, I opened it and this was when I just got the GTAs and I opened it and I was checking it out and they really got it organized. It looks pretty sweet. I need to install some.
I didn't even realize there was something I could download. I was just thinking of the website right now. Ray?
Yeah.
Would you mind to enlighten me?
I'm gonna you speak and I'll go check what I think I have. Let me check.
Okay.
Sorry,
because we might not be talking about the same thing. It's okay. Quite some confusion at the beginning. Anyway, so for anyone who has not visited the website yet, ModMyGTA is the Grand Theft Auto modding community created by our guru Ray and his fabulous team, and it looks slick. They have a lot of great modifications for GTA up there. Skins, weapons, cars. I don't know what else we can find on there. If there's anything I miss, feel free to correct me, Ray. But it's a really neat looking site with a fantastic user interface. Me having had a career in user interface designing, I'm baffled, I'm stunned, I'm amazed, I'm excited. There's no way to sum it up. They even have a Twitter system in there, like you can talk to other people like you do on Twitter. It's fantastic. I already made some friends.
It was the website, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm checking it out right now. It's very organized. Sorry about that.
Nathan downloaded all of ModMyGTA. He has it all. He just downloaded the website. Fuck browsing, man. I can have it on my computer, okay?
Oh, good. This is really good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, well, the system is quite nice because, like, imagine when you've got, like, GTA 5 when you're on PC, you know? Now, this new system, it allows, like, modders to create mods that utilize this system. So, for example, they could, like, download your entire profile and your updates on Social Hub, everything, like what mods you've installed. It's quite handy when you want to use that information in a modification, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that
really
unfolds.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I hope that one day I'll be able to upload my own modifications. I'll just write some really shitty scripts that are going to fuck up your game, and I'll make sure that I get them released exclusively on ModMyGTA. Now, I really wish I was able to contribute more to the modding community. A question for you, Ray. ModMyGTA has already existed before, right? Like, it's not an entirely new project. ModMyGTA was a community a few years ago. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, that's right. We
so basically you redid the website.
Well, back at the days it was GTA4mods.com. Then we decided to move to Mod My GTA, and that got really popular. And then we got a lot of trouble with people trying to mess with it, and at that time I didn't have the time to manage it all, and then we decided to just let it be. Then it kind of died, but at the time it was like the biggest and brightest modding community of GTA 4. And
yeah, I actually do remember GTA4mods.com. Yeah, it was a pretty neat website. I think I even downloaded the one with the modification. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, and the reason we moved to modmygta.com was because another fan site, they registered GTA4-mods.com. And then we were like, well, you know, it's kind of like domain squatting.
Yeah.
We like take a slightly different domain and then profit out of like what other people have made, you know?
Yeah, they profit from your popularity.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. So this is a hateful shout out to GTA4-mods.com. You people suck.
Yeah, it's the people. It's the people from GTAgaming.com.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I know that website as well. They suck too. I hate all of them.
Yeah.
Actually, I really liked their website for a while, but then you just told me the story. Then I started hating them. It's terrible.
Yeah, but it's like when I would register GTA-gaming.com. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's not fair. I mean, you will profit from them.
Yeah.
By, with them already being popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not nice. Anyway, so kids, don't register domains that other people have already registered. No domain squatting for you. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. I guess that's the message of the day. What else was I going to say? I don't know. Ray, you take it from here. I think I talked too much already.
Well, there's been lots of shit going on in the Rockstar community lately, especially fans wanting to have new information on GTA 5, and it's not common. And yeah, it's kind of like as if the community is starting to get well, I don't know, how would you say? It's kind of like their hatred against Rockstar is growing for some reason, because they're just focusing on Max Payne stuff. And
so let's say, well, I think, we started talking about this before actually going live. So Nathan, Roy, and I were talking about this whole GTA 5 hype that started when Rockstar released the trailer. I believe it was February, I'm not sure.
No, it was way earlier. I think it's
really?
November.
No, of last year. Oh man,
Yeah, it was.
It's already been half a year. So, fuck man. Yeah, our last show has been. Anyways, so people got really excited. Got really excited already having this new trailer, and I guess the problem right now, even for Rockstar, is that people who are fans of Rockstar games clearly would prefer to get more information on GTA 5 rather than Max Payne 3. And I feel like with Max Payne 3 it's been a little bit like, if I may use American politics as a comparison, it's a little bit like the Republicans for Mitt Romney. Like, you know what's going to happen to Mitt Romney, and that he's going to be the Republican nominee, and like it's all very foreseeable, but there's no excitement like within its own party. So even for Rockstar Games fans, I just think it's getting hard to become excited about Max Payne 3, because first of all, like I've talked to some people who are like Red Dead Redemption fans, who are LA Noire fans, who are GTA 5 or GTA fans in general, but they just don't get as excited about Max Payne 3 as the other games. So the lack of enthusiasm could really become a problem.
Oh yeah.
For Rockstar Games, how you guys think Rockstar Games is something to handle that?
It feels like you know, like a filler. It's not really, compared to GTA, it's not really that big of a deal for the community, and I think that's the major problem.
Like even on the GTA fan side I'm right now, like they try to, you know, push Max Payne. Like I'm an illustrator on a German GTA fan side, and they try to push Max Payne Max Payne through, try to get the fans excited, but people just don't really care. Like, and I don't know if it's really solely because the imminent, you know, announcement of GTA 5 or the release announcement or whatever we can expect. But also, like I said before, I'm watching those trailers and the technology, you know, info, commercials, but I don't know what you want to call them.
But, the game design.
Exactly those ones. And it just, I don't know what it is about Max Payne 3 or Max Payne in general, but I don't, like, it's just not a game that, like, for instance, I'd rather get Far Cry 3 than Max Payne 3. Is it Far Cry 3? Was it one?
Yeah.
You know, the one in the jungle where they talk about, do you guys know the trailers? Have you seen the trailers?
The one with the crazy guy. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like, I saw the pre-alpha for gameplay at PAX. It looks alright. But yeah, just about Max Payne. Like, it looks great. The gameplay looks great. It's just something, I don't know what it is, but I just cannot get myself excited for it for some reason.
It's too
I know
generic.
I'll play it.
It's too
So
generic.
can I? Yeah, exactly. It has a very generic feel, and I know we're on the Rockstar Informer show, so maybe this is a little unorthodox, but what would you guys rather buy? Far Cry 3 or Max Payne 3? Only, you know, like judging from the trailers and material we've seen so far.
I don't know.
I would give it Max Payne.
Ray may not be allowed to answer that with, you know, like Rockstar Games is some dark man is probably sitting behind him holding a gun to his hand. So Nathan, I guess this goes to you.
Yeah, I'd go for Max Payne just because I've played Far Cry 2 and I just couldn't get myself into it, and I don't know that much about Far Cry 3. I've seen a few bits of it, and yeah, I just always loved Rockstar games, so I think I'd just jump for Max Payne 3.
Jesus. Well, now I feel like an outsider. This really sucks.
You are.
Well, does somebody want to join us on TeamSpeak who's on my side? Please do it now, because.
Hey, Far Cry 3 fans.
You know, I'm not even a Far Cry fan. Like, I played Far Cry 1 a little bit, I played Far Cry 2, and I just can't get myself to love third-person shooter games other than GTA. You know, like, because, you know, you have this third-person perspective in Max Payne 3, and I saw the trailers, and I just don't think they have the same kind of, like, you're not as immersed in the storyline, you're not as immersed in the combat, and I mean, it looks like Max Payne 3, the technology doors and all that stuff that they showed, it looks pretty intense, you know, like, in terms of what the environment looks like, what you can do, and the weapons that you have, but also being a Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare player and Battlefield 3 player, I just feel like in shooters, like especially, you know, when it's all about the guns and, you know, it's all about combat, I feel like you need this first perspective, you know, to feel like you're in the game.
I just cannot find myself enjoying third-person games unless unless it's free mode, like free roam, like GTA 4 is, any GTA actually. If it's free mode, I can enjoy it. If it's anything else, like a shooter, like Gears of War, for example, I just cannot get myself into it because I just don't feel in control of it. I don't know how to explain that, but I've never really been big on the third-person games because if they're not free roam, I just don't know. I just cannot get into it.
So considering that Max Payne 3 is going to be a third-person shooter, do you think that's going to be a problem for you if you were to buy Max Payne 3?
I would say so. I'm just gonna look at it as if it's like GTA just with the story and not. I don't. It just that's where I'm gonna have to look at it because I really don't like third-person games. But it looks like it has a decent story in order for me to actually enjoy it, and the bullet time adds something else. Well, looks like something I'll enjoy.
Let's talk bullet time, if I may. Ray, you just interrupt me if I'm going into the direction I don't want to. So let's talk about bullet time for a minute because there were some interesting news about that, and I remember in our last show we were talking about bullet time in multiplayer, and actually there has been a video by Rockstar Games explaining how bullet time is going to work. So first of all, I think bullet time, and that's just my personal opinion, I just have to get it out there, is really reminds me of the 90s, early 2000s Matrix. Yeah, we've seen it, it looks fancy. But you know, like it's not a feature that I would have needed. I'd rather have a really good storyline and, you know, like a cooler environment, whatever.
Sure, but it's still part of the Max Payne, you know, franchise. So
see, I'm probably the worst person for Max Payne 3, but you invited me, so you have to listen to my opinion. I'm kidding. So let's talk about bullet time in multiplayer. So the way they have it is going to be there, first of all. And the weird thing is everyone is going to be in bullet time within a certain range, like, I don't know, in the radius of 20 meters. If you go into bullet time, everyone else is in bullet time. So, what do you guys think about that?
I don't think it's like that. I'm not sure, but I haven't really followed it either, but...
Have you seen the video?
Yeah, but...
I heard they explain it. Well...
Apparently, you can activate bullet time if you're in the line of sight of the other person. So I don't know how that works, but apparently...
Well, line of sight I thought was like all the players within a certain radius that are... how can I explain this? Like when you're in a multiplayer game, not all of the characters are actually, what should I say, loaded, like... how can I explain this? Like if you're in Battlefield, I can explain it any better. It's 64 players. Like you don't actually render all the other players if you're not in direct combat with them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, but then they're far away.
Yeah? Yeah, that's what I meant. And I thought it was the same for Max Payne 3.
I think it's like when you aim at someone, then it's the line of sight when you look at him, when the other person looks at you.
So what happens with all the other players? I mean, it's not only going to be one-on-one. You know, if you go into bullet time, like, are you just going to be slow and all the other players are moving, like, even if they're not in line of sight, but they're around you, like, if there's somebody standing behind you, are they going to go into bullet time as well, or?
I don't know.
It wouldn't make any sense.
I don't know, yeah, I think it's like that. I mean, otherwise there would be an unfair advantage for the other players, but... Yeah, I don't know, I haven't really read about it yet. And I don't really know if bullet time is really any use in multiplayer.
I'm watching a video now. I'm pretty sure, but Nathan, yes. Are you watching a video?
Yeah, I'm watching a video where they're activating it.
Okay, so this is Ray versus Lewis. And Nathan, you get to decide. This time you better be on my side.
I have no clue. Like, it looks like whoever is in front of them is getting, like, in it. I haven't really seen anyone from the sides.
Do you also listen to the commentary, because they're also...
Oh no, to be fair, I'm have it on mute so I can hear you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why democracy fails. I'm kidding. Rockstar's never going to send me any goodies.
Wait, like, do you see do you look at the bullet time like it has no use in like Max Payne, or like do you see being in there?
Yeah, come again?
Like, do you see like the bullet time? Do you see like it having any purpose in Max combat of it? Like,
you mean generally speaking, or?
Yeah. Do you think it should be there?
I think, well, let's say I think it should be there because it's Max Payne, and you know, like they design it to work for bullet time. Like they have more. At least it appears to me that they have more. You know, you have more enemies. They react differently. Like it's just a different style of playing compared to, you know, other shooting games, for instance. But
I think it should be in single player, but not really in multiplayer.
Multiplayer, yeah, I agree with that.
I think it's an essential part of Max Payne, but I just can't get excited.
I really think that multiplayer is going to be rather a disappointment because of build time, and I don't even know what they're going to use for multiplayer on PC. Is it Steam? Is it Games for Windows Live? I don't even know. If it's Games for Windows Live, then it's going to be bullshit.
Yeah. Sort of like, I like it being in there because it spices up the regular combat, like in Red Dead Redemption. The I don't know what it was called, but when the whole screen went gold, like, I don't know, I like stuff like that just doesn't make it just normal combat and just add something new to it. So I don't know, that's something I'm looking forward to.
The whole screen went gold.
Like, yeah, it went yellow. It went like yellow, and then it had like a red cross wherever you were aiming. Like if you aim for an arm, it would like shoot that bit. Like it would mark it and then shoot it. Ever had that? Like Red Dead Redemption.
Sounds like LSD mode to me. I don't play Red Dead Redemption, so I really don't know. Which reminds me, maybe for Max Payne 4 they should think about an LSD. That would be fantastic, like mushrooms growing out of the, you know, out of everywhere, and unicorns and rainbows and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh yeah. Are you guys getting a release date?
What?
Getting Max Payne on release? Or are you get it like in the future?
I'll pirate it. I'll download it illegally and crack it.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows but us. Everybody watching.
Oh, did you guys see what Rockstar North posted on Twitter?
I did not. What is it?
Oh, hold on, let me get the quote. But when I read it, it was kind of funny, and I kind of started laughing at it. Hold on.
Search Rockstar North, but it's like a.
No, apparently it's the official Rockstar North channel.
Oh, on YouTube?
Or no, on Twitter. Okay, it says, "Do not buy pirated software and games. Buy it with warranty and original. Games and pirated software can harm your computer." What the fuck?
Did they just post it now or before?
It's 28 April, which is what? Oh, that's a year ago.
Whoa. I was like, whoa, they posted in the future. Amazing.
Yeah, I've never pirated a game besides Minecraft. That's the only game I haven't brought. Yeah, I think.
No, if I were to play a Rockstar game, I would probably buy it simply because Rockstar Games is awesome, and I'm a loyal fan. I just need to say that, despite of all the criticism that I have.
Oh yeah.
But,
yeah.
I think they truly deserve it because compared to other publishers and video game studios, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
They really
game
put effort into their games, and you really, they really try to make it authentic and they just give it a unique twist, not just to make it sell, but whenever you have a Rockstar Games game in your hand, you got the real deal usually. Unless you buy. What else does Rockstar Games produce? Some kind of ping pong game. I really don't know what they...
Table tennis.
They were table tennis.
But that's like 4 years ago or 5, I don't even know.
Well, whatever that was, I don't know. But other than that, I think they only produce quality games. Like maybe it's a good table tennis game. I don't know, but generally, Rockstar Games.
Yeah, apparently it got a lot of awards. That table tennis game. Apparently it was quite good. I don't know, never played it.
Oh, here's a good question. Do you think that Rockstar made a bad decision by releasing the GTA 5 trailer before Max Payne came out? Like, do you think that was a bad decision?
I think...
I don't. Yeah, right.
I think the bad decision is not releasing any new information until Max Payne 3 is out. I think that's the bad thing about it. Not really that it was released before Max Payne 3 was released, but you know, the fact that they're really not posting any new info is really sad part about it, I would say.
Yeah, just leaving people with like nothing but the trailer has really like left people just wondering. Instead of, if you just gave us a bit of information, then you know that's giving us something to have and then, you know, look forward to a game.
I mean, they gave us a fucking trailer. It's not just like, you know, they hint at a possible release or announcement.
Yeah.
They gave us a trailer, a full-fledged cinematic trailer with a person speaking, cars, environment. Like, you know, you get a lot of information from the trailer, and people, of course, are left wondering, you know, what about this and what about that? What about the cars? What about the weapons?
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think it was wrong to, you know, already release a trailer like that. Especially because it wasn't as mysterious as the GTA 4 trailer. I don't know if you guys remember the first GTA 4 trailer with
I remember.
Nico. What was it like? What did he talk about? Like it had a title.
Killed people.
Raided people. Exactly. I smuggled people. And I feel like that created the right sense of mystery, and it didn't give away too much. Like even the environment that they showed, like you know, like sometimes it was just seeing the inside of a church or, you know, the outside of a building, but it didn't feel like an announcement trailer. That I don't know how to put it in words, but like I felt that was a better approach back then compared to the trailer that they released in, fuck, I can't believe it's been in November. Holy
shit. It was November 3rd. I just checked Olive, whatever his Twitter, and yeah, that's when he tweeted having fun on the show.
Well,
crazy. Yeah.
But if you're looking at it, it's really the same formula for this trailer, because it's also about the story, I hope. You know, the GTA 5 one. And you've only seen like 10% of the map. So
yeah. Like, do we really know who's the main character?
We don't. That's the thing. I think. Like, I heard people thinking that the black guy running away in the end, who was chased by the cops, like some people thinking that was the main character, even though his voice obviously wasn't the guy, you know, like the narrator.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's the guy in the suit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But so is it only me, or do you guys feel like the first GTA 4 trailer has different feel than the GTA 5 trailer? Is it? I really think that the GTA 4 trailer was more mysterious. Even though you might see less in the GTA 5 trailer of the map, like only 10%, as Ray said, but I still feel like there's a different kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, but
I can't explain it.
That's because GTA 4 was next generation. You know, it's a whole leap forward.
That's true.
And I think
the soundtrack was really epic.
Yeah,
I was 14 at the time, so I like really like got fanboyed over that. I was like so excited. And this one, it's like I don't know what to expect. And then that trailer, like the one that they really say, like, oh, not today. So what am I thinking? Back in November, that really got me excited. But so I can't really like decide which one was better because I was 14 at the time.
Of course, very impressionable.
Yeah.
No, I can imagine. I can relate. See, and we already got carried away by GTA 5 yet again, trying to talk about Max Payne, and we're like, oh my god, this GTA 5 trailer, it was amazing.
Can I say that there will never be another game that I will get as excited for as I was for GTA 4. Like, every day, I would be on the internet looking for something new, and it was at the point where I had like a broken wrist, and I took off my cast just to play. Like, I had to have it on for another 4 weeks, and I took it off just to play. Yeah, my mother called me an idiot and stuff, but I didn't give a shit. GTA 4.
So do you think that GTA 5 is gonna sell less copies compared to GTA 4 then?
No. Because I think there's a whole new generation of, you know, potential GTA gamers. And, you know, people who have been playing GTA, at least like I did, for the last 10 years, they're not going to, you know, stop buying GTA, so you have those gamers. Plus you have the whole new young generation of, you know,
Yeah.
You know, gangsters and, you know, like teenagers who are like, oh yeah, violence and sex and cars. And good music.
Basically.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, and basically everybody has a next-gen console now. Like back then, it was 2008 or 9, was it? Like not really everybody had an Xbox or a PS3. Now that basically like everybody, like who really has a PS2 anymore? Just that's their only console. But I think like yeah, it will increase.
Am I the only one that doesn't have a console at all?
I don't have a console.
PC.
Oh.
All PC, motherfucker.
I'm like the odd one out. I am looking into getting into PC gaming by the end of the year though, so right.
I've got like an i7 in my PC, and I think, in my opinion, it runs games way better than any console.
Yeah, I really want to get into it. I just don't have. But I should by the end of the year.
By the end of the year, you're one of us.
Yeah, and one of the things that are really pushing me towards getting one is GTA because of all the modding you can do and stuff. So,
oh yeah,
that's another thing.
GTA made me buy a PC because honestly, playing GTA on a PC is a different experience. Because
it's a way better experience.
Yeah, because so first of all, you have all the like mods are way better on the PC and it's easier to install. I think you can install mods on the console. I'm not sure.
They're
but it's really
it's more complicated.
Yeah.
And second, on GTA. Sorry, I keep interrupting Ray. But is it me or does playing GTA on a console have some kind of auto? Like whenever I play a shooting game, I feel like there's some kind of auto aim. Like it's not where you point your how do you call it, the cross?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not actually where you point it, but like the console helps you to actually hit the target, and that pisses me off. And on the PC, you have no help whatsoever. Wherever you point your mouse, that's where you're shooting. And I like that aspect. Yeah.
No way to get into PC.
Do you guys remember that NYPD Max Payne guy from last time we were on here?
No, we only gave him shoutouts every 10 minutes. Yeah, actually, I was wondering, Ray, do you know that? I didn't follow up on that story, but was he selected to be in the multiplayer?
If I am right, I'm afraid not.
So first of all, I thought we got the confirmation. I remember him saying something like, "Yeah, I was elected and so on."
Yeah, he wasn't running.
Make it.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Anyway, still a shout out to Colin Morris, NYPD Max Payne, 911 New York City. I'm not sure how to give him a shout out, but yeah, he didn't make it. I wonder why.
Yeah, I can see him right now. Yeah, like they recreated Vice City in GTA 4, like one of those mods. Oh my god, it looks so amazing. Like,
so did they recreate it or did they import
there's two modifications, one that aims to recreate and one that's basically converted it to GTA 4.
Okay, which one is better in your opinion?
Rage looks better to me. Rage.
Yeah.
Like, god, it looks so good. Like, that's what I love about like modders. Like they make things like so amazing and make the game so much better. So good.
Oh yeah.
This is why I'm a PC gamer. It's just not
that's
as
another
accessible
thing
on the console. Yeah.
I can only imagine how great like GTA 5 is gonna look. So like even mods in that game is gonna look even better. Like oh my god, this.
I mean, even if you only think about the ice enhancer or whatever, IC enhancer, I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Oh god,
enhancer
I've seen
mod.
that.
And I don't know if people on the console are able to use it, but installing that mod on a PC version of GTA 4, it makes the game look so fucking amazing.
If you have a good PC,
yeah, like I do. It is, yeah, it is true, it is true. Actually, I'm selling my PC, I just thought I should put it.
Are you gonna buy a MacBook or what?
I already have it. And I'm highly in debt.
How much did you pay for it?
What?
How
for the
much?
MacBook?
Yeah.
So what should I convert it to? To euros?
Yeah.
Let me think. This.
Hey, what's your currency?
Yeah.
Swiss francs.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what is it?
A Swiss franc.
I've
never heard of that before.
1600. 1600 euros.
Oh, fuck.
Holy.
It just sounds like a rip in my pocket. Like, if I paid for that.
Yeah, I had to suck a lot of.
I had to do something I'm not proud of.
No, see, I just sold my high-end PC to get a MacBook for reasons that I cannot explain on air. But it was the right decision for me. But anyone who's a gamer or just wants, what should I say, enough bang for your buck or whatever the Americans used to say, get a PC, MacBook not worth it in terms of power. But for my purpose, and I really hope GTA 5 is going to, I don't know, not going to be released this year, otherwise I'm going to be really pissed. Selling my high-end PC. No, well, time is going to tell.
Well, so, yeah.
Still talking about GTA, love it.
So you were saying that GTA should be released this year, or what?
It should not be released because I would feel like an idiot selling my high-end PC just to have GTA released half a year later.
Yeah, but
honestly, yeah. But of course, I hope for all the GTA fans. But
sure, but the sooner GTA 5 is released, the higher chance you have of being able to play it on your MacBook.
That is. Well, I don't think my MacBook is going to run GTA 5 one way or the other. At least if it's as badly optimized as GTA 4. Like, I'm not a programmer or anything at all, but like for when GTA 4 released, the problem it gave people back then with, you know, with their video cards and memory power and so on.
Well, from what I've heard, Rockstar is really... Well, Rockstar knows that they've really dropped the ball on GTA 4 PC.
Okay.
Yeah. And so apparently this time around they're going to focus more on PC, which I doubt is true because LA Noire for PC was really a piece of garbage in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
When I first got it, it didn't even support 4:3 resolution, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I had no clue about resolution. Not resolution, requirements. Like, I wrote it for the PC and it said I didn't have a good graphic card, and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, I just thought it ran on every computer you buy it on. And yeah, then I found out like graphics cards and all this other stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. This console then.
So what do you guys think the release is going to be of GTA 4? Like, what are your expectations?
April next year. Yeah, I'm saying April.
For console versions? Even?
You're wrong. Wrong.
Are you sure?
Oh, well, Ray is the inside man, so... Okay, what's your guess, Ray?
It's October this year for console, and March.
That is so close. Like,
I knew it.
PC.
I knew it. I had a bet with a friend. I'm going to win this one. Awesome. Maybe I can buy a PC from the money I make off my bets.
Oh yeah.
Oh good.
Gonna change the money. My MacBook. Holy fuck.
Oh.
Well, October 2012.
Yeah,
for consoles.
and
March.
Yeah, March next year for PC.
Well, it's going to be quite a crazy year for GTA fans then. Oh, by the way, which reminds me, what is the name of the game convention in fall in Germany? I should know, I mean,
Gamescom.
I speak German. Gamescom, exactly. Do you think there's going to be an announcement or some kind of representation of GTA 5?
At Gamescom, probably not.
Probably not.
No.
When is E3 in Los Angeles? When is that one?
June or July, probably.
Okay. What is your guess for E3? Some kind of announcement?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So, has Rockstar ever like announced any at a convention, or have they just done it like on the internet website and stuff? Like, from memory, I don't really remember them announcing.
That's true.
Like,
they have been at E3 for San Andreas, but never an announcement. It was just promo stuff. So
they advertised GTA 4 like crazy. Like, there was posters everywhere around here, like in Australia. It was like everywhere you look, there was something about that game. If it's gonna be the same, that's why I was thinking it would be out next year, because they haven't really advertised it enough already. I don't know. That
could be.
Well, Ray is being serious yet again.
I'll cry in happiness if I ever see that. Oh my god! Like, yes. Let us break down. Oh yes.
By the way, just for people that are listening, tuning in right now, if you have any comments, please tweet and get involved, or join us on our
TeamSpeak server.
TeamSpeak, exactly. Thank you very much.
And the IP is ts.rockstarinformer.com.
Yes, sir. And get involved. Join us. Yes. Well, are we going to return later and talk more about Max Payne? I feel like we're just stuck with GTA, you know,
abandoning this.
It's time for some tunes, if you ask me.
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. Can I wish something?
Sure.
Chop Suey by what's the name of the band? Damn it! Okay, never mind. Play
Okay, we'll be right back. You're still listening to the Rockstar Informer show. Time for some tunes. Enjoy. And you're back on the Rockstar Informer show, still here with Lewis and Nathan. So, where did we leave previously?
So we were talking about Australia, Sydney in particular, which is a beautiful city. No, I'm kidding. We were talking about GTA 5 getting distracted by GTA yet again. Let's talk a little bit more about Max Payne though. Since that is the reason why we all came together on this beautiful Friday night. So what are the things... So before we were talking about things that we were not looking for, or things that we were skeptical about, let's sell some games and talk about things that we are or things that we are interested in, or things that we are looking forward to.
Payne Mods.
Mods?
PayneMods.com.
Is that your website?
That's the new website, yeah, it uses the same system.
Of course. PayneMod.com, people, and powered with the same software as ModMyGTA, I assume.
Yeah, just a different colour.
So mods is definitely something we can look forward to. Personally, I look forward to the guns and the shooting, because despite of all the negative points that we brought up before, like bullet time in multiplayer and the third-person perspective, like it looks like they have awesome a range of guns, and also the way you shoot the guns, at least from what I saw in the trailers and the technology videos, like they look, you know, intuitive, and like you can hold two guns at the same time. You can use a shotgun and an Uzi, or you know, like you can hold several guns at a time. And that looks pretty interesting to me. What do you guys think about that?
Should be able to make a mod that allows you to hold everything at once.
Yeah. Like you can have a bazooka on your shoulders, and I don't know, laser shooting sunglasses. I don't know. Anything is possible on PayneMods.com. But what I thought was interesting in the trailers was that it looks like you can really shoot up your environment. Like, I remember seeing a trailer, I don't know, like, when you shoot at bridges, they collapse and your enemies, you know, die. Or there was another, and there was another video with you being in a garage, you know, like where cars get fixed up,
Yeah.
And the bus falls down onto your enemies, and that looks pretty epic when you crush the enemies.
but it's kind of scripted, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
It's scripted. It's not like you shoot at the bus and or you don't shoot at things and they collapse, like they automatically collapse one way or the other.
Oh well, there are still some things that really happen dynamically, but you know, like half of the stuff in the game is scripted, probably.
Well, thank you very much, Ray. I was going to buy the game, and that was one of the things I was looking forward to, but apparently everyone, listen, everything is scripted, nothing is real.
What the hell, man?
Well, today's show definitely wasn't about selling a game. We're being very critical. In the next show, we're going to talk about all the amazing stuff.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Ray, so I was wondering, because I would have had the possibility to go to Munich a couple of months ago and actually get my hands on the game and play. Unfortunately, I never was able to make it because of my very busy schedule. But I think, I don't know if I claim that you have been able to play or at least get a look at Max Payne gameplay, and if so, what was your impression so far?
You know, it's the same as the other two games. It's not really any different. A little fans.
Come on, man! Come on!
It's true.
I'm giving you a setup here to. So Max Payne. So it reminded you a lot of the previous games.
Oh yeah.
In which aspect? Like in the aspect of it also having bullet time, or being a third-person shooter game, or what else? Like
it's the combination of the story and then the dark theme that it has. You know, that's really the same.
So, as a not Max Payne fan, or player I should say, I haven't played the previous games, what should Max Payne fans expect in the future? Like, where does the storyline go? Like, first of all, where does Max Payne start? Like, what is his role in previous games, and where does he end up in Max Payne 3? Like,
I don't know about the about Max Payne 3, but I know from previous games it was basically it was a cop, and apparently there were some bad guys and they took his wife and kids or some shit.
Okay.
And they got murdered, and then he wants to take revenge. If I'm right, I don't know.
Okay. So, and in Max Payne 3, at least from what I can get in the trailers, he's working at some kind of mercenary for
protection. Yeah.
Exactly, for this guy who has his trophy wife who is being abducted. And Max Payne has to find her, and she will make people I don't know what to say.
It does look like it's really action-packed, and it takes you through a lot of areas. Like when you're like in a jungle type of area, and you're in an office, it looks like it does really take you to a lot of places. Which
yeah, but it's not like GTA. It's still, you know,
sequences like
yeah.
So it's not an open world.
No.
But still a very diverse environment.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So what do you guys think about the graphics? Because that was one of the things I was really not excited about. You know, looking at other games that have been released in the last 6 months and that are going to be released within the next few months. And Max Payne 3 just seemed very
gritty.
2009 to me.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. I'm anything but a professional when it comes to game graphics, but they look very...
That's also because it's mostly recorded from console.
But it's bad because we've become like pretty picky, like because we've seen so many good-looking games. It's not bad, but we have seen better. Like it doesn't look terrible, but something I do like about the graphics is I like the things that happen in the background. Looks like looks good. Nothing that I haven't seen before, basically.
So what I'm missing personally in Max Payne 3, in terms of graphics is the atmosphere. Like overall, like what I really liked about, and I'm sorry I have to I keep coming back to this game, but so first of all, Battlefield 3. And what was the other one? Crisis 2?
Yeah.
Or Crisis 3?
2.
Was it Crisis 2?
3 is
and
coming
they
out
have
next year.
fantastic, like they have some kind of, I can't really explain it, like when it comes to lens flares, and they have all this kind of gimmicky stuff going on. Like they just give you an enhanced feeling of reality. That is completely missing in Max Payne. I think the 3D models look fine, the environments look fine, the weapons look okay in Max Payne 3, but still there's some kind of, like, in the atmosphere is just not what I was expecting of a game released in mid-2012. But you guys know what I'm referring to when I talk about all this, you know, atmospheric stuff in Battlefield 3 and Crisis 2. I think they have those lens flares and dirt on your goggles or whatever you're wearing in those two games, and just the sun and light effect, everything just seems more natural, more photo quality like.
Sure, but there are a lot of games that don't have that.
Well, but I wish Max Payne 3 had that. Yeah. Because I feel like in terms of optics, it's such a simple tool. And also, I mean, if we come back to GTA 4, I think the Ice Enhancer mod also uses a lot of...
Oh my god. So beautiful.
Okay, what did I just trigger?
No, not bad.
Oh
it's
my
so beautiful.
god.
It honestly is. It's so beautiful. Like if GTA 5 looks anything like that, I'll be so happy. Like just, oh my god. Yeah, like Max Payne, it doesn't look bad. It just looks.
Like Ray said before, it looked kind of generic to me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like also in terms of graphics, so that's why I was a little disappointed.
Like I just look at it. I don't look at it and be amazed. Like okay, that's a game coming out. Like god, that game looks amazing. Like by graphics, that's at least. Yeah, I'm trying not to be picky.
Well, but we have to become picky as gamers because there are, you know, like generally speaking, you know, Max Payne isn't bad at all in terms of graphics, but we have just been treated with beautiful graphics by other games, and we just have those expectations in 2012 to expect the game to look a certain way. So
we look like the biggest assholes compared to the people that were playing Pac-Man and stuff like.
Probably. That's true. Yeah. No lens flare? Okay, I'm not interested.
Pac-Man.
That's that shit. Pac-Man with lens flares would sell so much better.
Pac-Man real life.
That would be amazing.
Good. Like, are you guys gonna pick up? Like, I might. Like, not straight away, but I will be getting it.
Max Payne 3 or Pac-Man?
Yeah.
I will get Pac-Man.
Oh,
has lens flare. No, honestly, first I wanna, even though I've gotten bad reviews from LA Noire for PC. Before I get Max Payne 3, I want to wait a little while, see how people on PC like it.
Oh yeah.
But I will get LA Noire because it was really an innovative game and it just had so many new features that no gamers in general weren't
have you played it yet?
familiar with. LA Noire?
Yeah.
I don't think I have. I've seen plenty of gameplay videos.
You realize it's nothing like GTA.
Oh, of course, and I'm not expecting anything like GTA. But I do like mystery games and, you know, solving crimes and that kind of shit. And I really like all the technology that went into LA Noire with the whole facial analyzing thing, like psychology, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It just looks interesting to me, and honestly more appealing than Max Payne 3, which doesn't offer me anything I don't know from other games.
Besides bullet time.
Besides what? Besides bullet time,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. But then again, I'm not, as I stated before, I'm not a huge fan of bullet time, so...
Yeah. Right.
What was...
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
If I was going to buy Max Payne 3, I think it would be because of the storyline, because that looks really intense. And I do like games with good storylines. But then again, you know, from the trailer, like some good-looking woman was abducted from her rich sugar daddy.
That's all he cares about.
And we have to get her back. I'm like, come on, I'm gonna shake my head. How much are you going to pay me for this shit? Well, all I can do is await the release of Max Payne 3, and you guys are going to get it, and hopefully you're going to be able to, maybe then you have a more favorable opinion of Max Payne 3, but as of now I don't know if I would pick it up.
Yeah.
I would get it.
So we've been talking about the special events that Rockstar organizes, and apparently there's a new one coming up. And
okay.
Rockstar is trying to keep it secret right now, but
for GTA 4 players, or what kind of event exactly?
it's for elite fan sites, so you know,
not just for JJ68.
yeah.
Awesome.
And apparently
So,
it's in New York, and it's this weekend, and they're invited to play Max Payne 3. And it's probably the retail version, I don't know. But I have to say I was kind of disappointed to see that I was not invited, because after all, you know, let's face it, Rockstar Informer is currently the most active and one of the biggest fan sites in the world right now.
Yeah, especially the largest, what should I say, like you have a lot of, you know, within a few months you have increased in membership numbers.
It's
like crazy.
It's 17,000 members and 12,000 followers.
So that's why you don't have anything good to say about Max Payne.
Yeah.
This is payback time, bitches.
Maybe.
Yeah, like I go to your website to find out the news on 3. Like I've been like I'd say 3 times just to like the trailers, because you know I'm too lazy to go on YouTube. But I use your website to go find the news.
Yeah.
I just go on your website for the fuck of it. Like, what does Ray have to say? What do we have to? No, but seriously speaking, so they did not invite you.
No.
That is quite. Do you know what other websites have been invited for the New York event?
Yeah, I do, but I'd end up bad mouthing them, because it's websites that, well, they have been around longer, are really quite small compared to.
Well, we
Rockstar
all know what we're talking about. GTAgaming.com has done it yet again.
Yeah, obviously.
Let's stir up some controversy. It boosts membership numbers. Trust me.
And then there's.
And they also stole Ray's website domain. By the way,
domain squatting.
Did we mention that before? Exactly, domain squatting by GTAgaming.com. Good job, GTA Gaming. Good job.
Definitely.
So what else do we know? What else do we know? Ray?
It's probably the guys from GTA Net as well. The other guys from Planet GTA are probably gonna be there.
What a shitty website.
It's old, yeah. It's very old.
That's too bad though. But see, I truly think that Rockstar Informer is probably going to be invited for some GTA 5 preview. I don't know how they overlooked you, because Rockstar Games is following you on Twitter.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
What the fuck, man?
And I kind of got bummed about it, because
yeah.
I'm working on a few different things, you know. It's still gaming related, but not Rockstar related.
Yeah.
And it really makes me rethink, you know, if I should continue or not, because what's the point for me? I'm already one of the biggest fan sites in the world right now, and yet Rockstar doesn't seem to care at all, so I might as well focus on something else.
Well, so this is a warning, Rockstar Games. If you're listening to this, Ray is fucking serious. I know that guy, okay?
No, but really, there's no point for me to continue.
Oh shit!
It's true. Well, there's no challenge for me, because I've already got 17,000 members and 12,000 followers.
Here's what we're going to do.
What's that?
In fall, you're going to be in Germany as well for the Gamescom, right?
Yeah.
Simply, we're going to throw a Rockstar Games party, exclusive party. I'm gonna be a DJ, and Nathan is going to be the host. And for whatever, I don't know what he has to host, but we're going to throw an amazing Rockstar Games party. But GTA Gaming is not invited, GTA Planet is not invited, even Rockstar Games is not invited. We'll just have a 3-people party, like we do right now, but make it exclusive. And then we're going to see what they think about that.
Definitely.
Sounds like a plan. So everyone who is listening is going to be in, where is it going to be? Cologne, Munich?
Yeah, Cologne, yeah.
Cologne, 2012, my friends, you're going to join us for the Rockstar Games exclusive Rockstar Informer party with Nathan from Australia and Ray from the Netherlands and Lucas Rice at the decks.
Should get all Ted there as well.
Exactly. Exactly, yeah. And he's going to be the stripper probably. So you'll have to get him some stockings, some nice thong or something, I don't know, and a pole. It'll be good.
Let's end it there.
Yeah, okay. This is usually where all of Ted takes it to the absurd extreme, but he's not here, so we'll just leave it at that. Okay. You have been warned.
Right, so other things that are happening is Max Payne 1 coming to mobile devices. Have you guys heard about that?
I didn't at all.
Apparently it's out for Apple iOS, and it's coming out for Android in a week or so.
Just me, I didn't really like mobile games. I don't know why. Even portable games, I just cannot get into it. I like a console or a PC.
Yeah,
honestly, playing a game on... The only game that I liked on an iOS device was GTA Chinatown, because it was specifically designed
made for it, yeah.
For the iPod, the iPhone, and so on. But for instance, GTA 3 or, like you said, Max Payne 1, for playing it on the iPad, I just don't feel like it would be the same kind of experience. I also don't see the point of playing old games on those new devices. Maybe some people, some hardcore fans get it, but
if you have time to kill, it's nice. But
by the way, Ray, one question for you: you have to play GTA 3 on iPad, right?
Not on iPad. It was on Acer's ePad Transformer tablet.
Oh really? Okay, I thought you had it on the iPad.
No.
Okay, then sorry, never mind. Because then never mind.
I'm just really not into remaking games for the mobile.
What's that?
I'm just really not into games being remade for the mobile. Like the only two games I've really enjoyed is Snake, the original Snake, and Angry Birds. Those are the only games that I've really sat down and really played.
Is Angry Birds a remake?
No.
It is.
I don't like remakes. Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angry Birds is pretty awesome.
Really addictive. The original Snake nothing can beat that. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just I remember my fucking old Nokia, which weighed 2 kilos, and you had hours of fun. No graphics. I would buy Snake with lens flares, but I'd even go for I'd even go for Snake basic.
Lens flares makes everything better.
Of course. Lens flare in your face, motherfucker.
So when are you guys expecting a new trailer for GTA 5?
I'm gonna say 2 months after Max Payne is released. Would that be too much? 2 months. Yeah. That's my guess.
My guess would be June, because assuming Ray is right about October 2000.
Oh yeah.
Of this year. Just from what I know from previous marketing, what would you call it, marathons of Rockstar Games, they usually take 4 to 5 months in promoting a game. So if you're... When is the release of Max Payne 3? In May, I believe. Mid-May.
June.
Isn't it like really soon?
What, June?
July even.
What, Max Payne 3?
Probably, yeah.
Has it been postponed again? Because I remember it being postponed to May 18th, I believe.
Yeah, for consoles, I think.
Ah, for consoles, okay. Well, anyway, so I think... Well, okay, if we... So my guess would be for a GTA 5 trailer would be June 2012. And yeah, the release of GTA 5 in October, November of this year. That would be my guess. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Just give Max Payne some time to make some sales and then focus
I'm just
on the big release of this year. Yeah?
I'm just wondering how the fans are going to react, because it's I don't know if you guys have seen the comment box on the Newswire, but it gets kind of crazy at sometimes.
I did not see the comment box.
And apparently Rockstar has gone ahead and tried to remove a lot of them. And every time they post Max Payne related stuff, it gets flooded.
GTA 5, yeah. I've seen that. Like every single comment, they're like, "Okay, GTA 5 question mark. When are you gonna release this?" Nobody cares about Max Payne. When's GTA coming out? Yeah, like that's to be expected. Like GTA is like a freaking worldwide thing. Just if you're gonna announce it for before a different game, you have to expect them. Telling me, it's been like what 5 months, and it's gone by so quickly. But yet, I just want more information already.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, we should get back to some tunes if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Right, so he's still on the Rockstar Informer show, currently listening to Ray, Lewis and Nathan. We'll be right back. And we're back on air.
So we were just talking about strip clubs and hookers in GTA.
Oh yeah,
and I really hope that it's going to feel much realer in 10 years from now. Like considering how good the hookers and strippers looked in GTA 4, we don't even know what to expect for GTA 5. GTA 7 or GTA 8 in 10 years is going to look amazing. All in 3D, of course.
Here's a random question.
Okay.
Like, were you like a child around the time you played either Vice City or San Andreas? I was about, I'd say 10. Yeah.
Whoa, how old are you?
I'm 18. So
whoa.
Yeah. So like were your parents cool with you playing GTA around that age, or were you like slightly older?
Ray, you go first.
I wasn't listening, so please repeat what you were saying.
Oh, thank you, Ray. No, were your parents cool when you were playing like how old are you? Like around 20 or like around the 20, young age?
20, yeah.
So like were your parents cool with you playing like GTA around the young age, like about 16 and stuff? Did they care in?
I remember back in the day there was I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was I think it was GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah. Oh my god!
And you know that one when you get shot and you die, you've got like blood coming from the top going to the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, "Well, you probably shouldn't see that at a young age," and they returned the game.
Oh god.
Oh no, are you serious?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago though.
So
like the first the first GTA memory that comes to mind was when I was playing GTA 4, and I was at the strip club. Like I didn't know it was in the game. Like I just found it. No, the girl. I was like, oh my god, this is way better than the San Andreas one. And my mother just walked in. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I was like, what?
Chilling at the strip club.
She just left. Like, I don't know.
I'm 16. What did you expect, Mom?
I was actually 14 or 15 at the time. So it's like, oh god. Yeah. But I'm pretty happy that my mother would let me play the games I want.
Oh yeah.
So I was neglected as a child. So. No, actually, I did start playing GTA at the age of 10, and it was GTA 2 back in the day. And honestly, I think GTA 2 was in some way much more violent than the new GTAs, because in GTA 2 you were actually able to be a crazy ass mass murderer. So I walked around with my rocket launcher and my flamethrower, and there was just so much blood and explosions and violence, and you were able to fart. Really disgusting. Were also, that was really, oh my god, too much. And
I played it no longer.
GTA 2?
Yeah, like I got it on Steam. I got all the GTAs for $18.
Oh, amazing! That's cool. Like, even with San Andreas, no.
1, 2, Vice City. Oh, 3, Vice City, 4, and the DLC for 4. I got them all for $18. Yeah.
Whoa, amazing. Also, yeah, but my parents never really cared that much. I played GTA from the age of 10. I played GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas. Like, my dad would occasionally come in and be like, "Are you sure that's okay for you?" And I was like, "Dad, fuck off. Yes, handle it." And yeah, he left me alone. But yeah, so. Besides, I mean, as long as you're able to distinguish, you know, fiction from reality, it was like never like. Except, okay, I have to make a confession. Except when I did my driver's license a couple of years ago. Like the first time I was in a car, like I was like, "Fuck, this is like GTA." But I never really did anything. I just like the feeling of sitting in a car and having control over the car. Like your whole life, you're being, you know, like driven around by your parents, and finally you get to sit in a car.
Oh yeah.
For just a moment.
I'm yet to drive a car.
Well,
I haven't. Yeah.
What is the legal driving age in Australia?
It is 16. Like you can get your learner's permit. Yeah, you get your learner's.
What is the legal drinking age in Australia?
18. Like I can go out to a bar right now and drink. Legal age.
Welcome to the club.
In time, strange folk found their way into the higher
So what happens if you go into your bar and you're not above 18?
Like if you're under the age of 18?
Yeah.
You just get thrown out. Or if you use a fake ID, you get arrested. Well,
no.
They call your parents and stuff. Yeah, you'll get a fine.
Do they control you? Like, do they ask for your ID when you go into a bar?
Yeah. If you look under the age, they'll ask for your ID.
They're just as crazy as Americans.
Yeah.
Because in Switzerland, like, if you look really young, they will ask you for your ID, but typically not. Like, if you don't misbehave and you don't puke all over the bar, or, you know, you tell everyone you're 16, then usually you're fine. Like, as long as you're there, you're having a good time, you leave.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy, but, like, I remember this thing. Yeah?
Go ahead.
No, just a quick anecdote from when I was in the United States. I wanted to celebrate my, I think it was my 20th or my 19th birthday, and there was a bar in the restaurant that we originally wanted to go to, and it was a steakhouse, and they wouldn't let me eat there. I wasn't at the bar, but you know, like it's a completely other
God,
like,
I hate that.
I tried to, like, we were sitting at a table, and I was trying to order. I was like, yeah, I would like that and that steak with fries and so on. Just like, can I see your ID? And I was like, why? I'm just having a steak and, you know, a soft drink. And they seriously wanted to see my ID, and they threw me out when they found out that I wasn't 21 yet. But, you know, that's the other crazy American.
Just for a steak.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's
He's
not
trying
that
to get
bad
alcohol with that steak. It's not that bad here.
Maybe they had some kind of wine marinara. I don't know.
Yeah, like they have like the bars here, like with food, and you can go to the food area and just like stay on that side instead of like going to the area with the alcohol. Like, it's pretty it's good like that.
Well, but at least, I mean, the legal drinking age for everything is 18, right?
Yeah. It's 18.
Like, the crazy thing in the States is that it's 21. Like, you can go to war at the age of, I don't know, 17,
Yeah,
18.
that's what everyone says, and it's so true. Like, you can kill someone by the age of 18, but you cannot
Can't
drink.
I mean, come on, yeah. Well, but the let's just say the United States have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm not there anymore. Like, I used to live there, and I really enjoyed it for the time being, but the States has some issues. But that's why Grand Theft Auto is so great, and they mock the whole system, and now I close.
Was it difficult living there?
Huh? Difficult?
Like, is it difficult making the move to, like, another country?
Not as a Swiss person, you know, like being, like, growing up in Western Europe. You know, it's very similar, like, it's still capitalism and consumerism, and so you get used to it pretty quickly. Like, the people, like, the mentality is a little different, but generally, it's very similar. What I did like about the United States was, especially when I was in New York and when I was in LA, is like the similarity to
the game,
GTA 4 and GTA San Andreas. Like, especially when I was in LA, like, I remember seeing Santa Monica Pier and San Francisco. I was like, fuck, this is too much. This is like GTA. Where can I get my guns?
Yeah, I was about to say, kill everybody.
So I think they did a pretty good job of, you know, illustrating those two places and generally just portraying the American lifestyle, because, you know, like, even the commercials, like in GTA, they really seem over the top and ridiculous, but in the United States they are over the top and ridiculous. There's some fat guy screaming at you, asking you to buy some vacuum cleaner, you know, like, you know, those infomercials and all the crap that they have, and the shit that they talk on the radio. Like, our radio show, in contrast, is, you know, like, high-class intellectual conversation compared to American radio shows. So, I thought it was pretty fantastic going there and actually learning. About seeing this stuff in real life. Like, there's a video on YouTube, like Machinima, they did a series on going to real places from LA Noire in real life, and just the detail Rockstar puts into their games, it's pretty fucking amazing. Like, they pretty much, So if there's one thing that Rockstar Games knows how to do, it's American, like, portrayed American lifestyle to make American games. Like, I really haven't seen any other game which is as authentic as any Rockstar game. So, but yeah, I will definitely have to check out that Machinima where they go. Seems interesting. I've seen a lot of crappy LA Noire Machinima where they... anyways, don't even going to elaborate on that one. Anyways, Ray. Otherwise we get carried away. Ray, do you want to give us some direction? We're talking about GTA still. And
have
GTA
you seen
in real life? Yeah.
Have you seen the live feed is now live on Rockstar Games website? And apparently,
which live feed?
It's the multiplayer events stuff. Apparently,
I did not see that.
Apparently today it's Red Dead Redemption, and apparently they have upgraded the shadow box right next to the live feed, which is quite nice.
Check it out for a second.
And you can enter the sweepstakes, so you should do that.
Amazing! There's a multiplayer going on right now.
Yeah.
I see.
You should have like a chat there, like when you play.
Yeah. Or when you watch. It's just new. I don't know.
By the way, can I just take a minute to greet Future Pseudo?
Oh yeah.
Who is listening? Who tunes in during every show, I think, so far. He's been not always from the beginning, but he always tunes in at some point, and we appreciate it. And Future Pseudo, question for you: let me know if you received the golden tie. Was wondering. I mean, I know it's been almost a year now, but I still want it. Thank you. Hope you're still listening.
What the fuck?
Just have to tie up some loose ends.
Golden tie, what the hell?
Yeah, it was some event like back in the day when I was still actively working on the JJ68. I had a special going on. It was called Winewood Week, where we would talk about the latest, most the latest and best GTA Machinima productions, and Future as you might know, also produces his own little series called... Fuck, what was it called? Something without... fuck. Future what was it called? Fuck. Anyways, an awesome little machinima with... exactly, no friction. Or it was called friction, I'm not sure. Anyways, he installed some mod where there was no friction and things were flying around. It was really an apocalyptic, really had an apocalyptic feel to it. And anyway, so he was nominated during that time, and I nominated 4 other machinima directors, and it was we had a poll and people voted and so on and so on. And the winner would win a golden tie, and he was able to get his fans to vote for him. And he also deserved a win, and he won that golden tie, and I sent it to him some time ago, and he never actually told me if he received it, so it would be good to know, because I spent quite some money on that, and the kids in China, you know, like first in Africa they had to mine the gold, and then the gold was refined in China, and from China it went to Switzerland. I looked at it and I polished it and I put some chocolate in it, and then I sent it to the States. So, Fugit, if you're listening to this, let me know if you got it. Thank you.
Is he from the United States or what?
Yeah, he's from... I don't know where he's from actually. Yeah.
Well, then maybe...
But he's definitely American.
Maybe it got detected at customs, probably.
Probably they thought it was some terrorist act to, I don't know, to lower the price of gold.
You're on the blacklist now, not allowed to enter.
Oh, that for sure, there would be stories I could tell you, but I would like to return to the States, so I cannot elaborate on them on air. But like when I was there, some pretty fucked up shit happened. That's all I can say. But you'll never get me. I'm just kidding. I was a good citizen. Like, I wasn't able to work there legally, and I only got to pay because I only had a student visa, which I'm still quite up for, but...
Illegal alien, that's what they call it.
Well, I was a legal alien, and I wasn't an alien for a long time because they got to know me very well, too. So I was a legal student, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm in some database, that's for sure. My lawyer told me not to talk about this on the air.
Oh shit.
Not kidding. Later when we're off air I can explain to you what happened, but
Wait, serious? Something bad happened?
Well, something bad happened. Something... Yeah, I'm not kidding, I'll tell you later. But this is not for...
Okay, I thought it was a joke, like something happened.
No, something actually did happen. Like, I didn't do it on purpose, and there was no bad intention, but something something happened really badly. But, all I want to say at this point, I didn't kill anyone, and I never harmed anyone. But I did something that was very misunderstood. That's all I can say for now. That's all my lawyer lets me say.
You told me she was 18.
I swear to God, she had this ID. She showed her driver's license. No. Anyway, so before I have people standing in front of my door in black suits,
or I get arrested.
Ray, what else do you have?
I think it's time for some tunes.
Again?
Why not?
Frank the tune.
No, I want to talk about GTA.
It's because I want to know what happened.
Can I just say one thing? Wait, can I just say one thing about GTA? I'm really hoping that they change the depth cam. I hated the fade out to black and white.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
Just saying, that killed me. Like all the new possibilities of killing yourself. Like I was like, oh yes, it's gonna look cool. Don't fade out now. Like jumping off a building. Like that's one thing I hated about GTA 4.
Yeah,
that's
black and white cam. Just one thing.
Let's wait for 5 seconds until I can get back into the game. But here's one thing though. Before we go listen to more to it, what I did like about the death cam was the fact, like, if you were killed, like for instance, you remember Playboy X?
Yep.
The guy, and if you killed him, spoiler alert. If you kill him, you get
4
his
years old.
apartment.
So.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess I can make it official. So if you kill him, you get his apartment. The awesome thing was his balcony, and from there I always used to kill cops. Like I would take a rocket launcher and shoot down on the street and shoot at choppers and everything that crossed my way. The thing is, they were still able to hit you somehow from street level with their little guns, and occasionally you would fall down. The epic thing is with the kill cam, if you fall down, sometimes, if you drop your gun, like depending on what you carry, like there still a shot goes off. Like if you carry a like you still had some bullets coming out, like if you fall on the ground, even though you're dead. And the epic thing is, if you die and you're carrying the rocket launcher, and the rocket launcher will go off once you hit the ground, and you take some cops or a car or like a SWAT team, you take them with you. And it was like a last what should I say, a last triumph before like waking up in a hospital again. You're like, haha, killed you too, motherfucker. So that was the only epic thing about the game, I must say. But yeah, other than that, it was usually just waiting 4 or 5 seconds, being like, okay, this is boring. Please let it continue. Anyways, we are ready for some tunes.
Rank the tunes.
Bring the tunes, Bush.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're still listening to the Rockstar Informer show, and it's time for some tunes.
And we are back. And we are back. Yeah, we just had a really good conversation, and hopefully you enjoyed the tunes. Oh, good. Right, yeah, very enjoyable. Yeah.
It was a nice story.
Yeah.
Let's say the last 20 minutes have been more interesting than the last 2 hours. So.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Let's in conclusion, Ray is really good at Googling, and I'm really good at not going to Guantanamo Bay, and Nathan is really good at getting sunburns. That's what we know so far. So this is the last segment of our award-winning show, Rockstar Informer. Something.
The Rockstar Informer show.
Exactly. Shout out to Emmanuel. Thank you for always tuning in. You are our most loyal listener, I guess, and we appreciate your feedback. And overall, people on Twitter, if you have any questions regarding Max Payne 3, the release of Max Payne 3, or GTA 4, or the possible release of GTA 4, or modmygta.com, tweet to Rockstar Inform, and we'll try to talk about it on the show. So, what are we going to talk about in the last segment that we have? What has not been said yet?
I don't know.
I was gonna say GTA, what else? But no, always seems to lead to that, the lens flares. Oh, good.
Yeah. GTA 5 Rockstar Games, if you're listening, if there's no lens flares in GTA 5, I lose Vice, I'm not going to buy it.
Oh, good.
So have you guys entered the sweepstakes yet?
I have not, actually.
What sweepstakes?
Oh, you can win some bullshit controller for PS3.
I don't even have a PS3, so I get that.
You could connect it to your PC or MacBook.
To my MacBook and play what on my MacBook? GTA 4. I think it's fun. Probably not. Besides, I'm really looking forward to the newer games. Like
I think
GTA 4. I've seen everything there is in GTA 4.
I think it includes a T-shirt and a sticker pack as well. So
I'm in. Let me see where I can enter the sweepstakes. Is it on the link that you posted just before?
Doubt it. It's on wait. And I have to say the live stream is quite boring.
Is there going to be some kind of contest on RockstarInformer.com? Are you planning any giveaways or something?
We've had Max Payne 3 poster giveaway, but
Max Payne 3?
yeah. But no, not really. We should do one.
If there's anything, you know what you should do? I think you should do some kind of contest, like where people can guess what the date of the release of GTA 5 is going to be.
Yeah.
And if they guess correctly, they get a free copy of GTA 5. What do you say? What do you people put it?
Yeah, let us know.
And no one cares.
This.
I'll get it one way or the other. My mom is going to buy it.
So hit up Rockstar Games. Since I'm not invited to your party, do you mind if you give me a copy for But I can definitely understand why you're offended by that. Like, you put in effort and it doesn't seem like they're showing you any appreciation.
Any love.
Yeah.
That's cool. They invited you to some other place though. At least you get to go to Rockstar Games Studios, right, and get some, merchandise.
Yeah.
They have a Rockstar studio over there in the UK.
Lots in the UK.
Yeah, because they have one over here as well. Because the main studio made LA Noire, like Team Bondi.
Yeah.
It's like an hour away from me. That's what they made.
Aren't they broke? Isn't that the game studio that had to file for bankruptcy? Yeah. Am I imagining? Oh, yeah. Good job.
I think so, yeah.
They spend it all on easy steak and sluts and barbecue.
Oh my god.
Good growth. I'll go to
oh shit.
Is it Team Bondi? Like what is Team Bondi?
Yeah, everyone says Bondi, but it's Team Bondi. Yeah. That's how we pronounce it.
Okay.
And I think it was in cooperation with Rockstar Games.
Yeah, it took forever for them to make that fucking game.
Yeah.
There was one trailer released, and then 2 years later, it was it came back up.
Yeah, I remember a long time ago, a really weird trailer being released for LA Noire, and everyone was like, "Wow, a new, Rockstar Games game." And then they disappeared into nothingness, and then they re-emerged 1.5 years ago magically with new material and all this technology that they put in producing.
You know what that reminds me of?
No.
I'm Alive. You know that game?
Oh no.
Yeah. The trailer looked so amazing back in 2008. It looked so good. Like, it was the most amazing thing anyone's seen, and like everyone in gaming was buzzing about it. Then it disappeared for a while. Then it came back up. Oh, it's still being made. And then it disappeared, and it came back up, and they made it as an arcade game. They ruined the shit out of it.
What is it about? I've never heard of this game.
It was supposed to be like the most realistic survival game that
it turned out to be shit.
Yeah, it turned out so badly. Like like that trailer back in 2007 was like the most amazing thing. Like, to me, so good. Standards have obviously risen. Yeah.
Now it's new graphics,
like special.
Yeah. By the way, I just quickly want to say, Emmy wrote on Twitter whether we're going to discuss trailer number 2. trailer number 2 of GTA 5. I think we've already spent an elaborate amount of time talking about that one. So, Amy, I'm sorry you tuned in just now, but despite us trying to talk about Max Payne 3 and trying to get excited, we ended up talking about GTA for the most part. But I think we're all excited. I think we can agree on that. Everyone is excited about GTA 5, not so much about Max Payne.
If there is a date for the next trailer, do you want to like get together and give live reactions again?
Oh yeah,
like if it's at a good time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Last time was so good.
Yeah,
like,
it was fantastic.
Just discussing. Yeah, I could go on for hours about GTA. Like just a little sample from what they sidetracked.
I mean,
too good of a game.
I mean, also, you know, like when it was actually released, all the little details that we already found while it was being released, like seeing little things, you know, like things that were going to be included in the game, analyzing every frame. Like we already, you know, did a pretty good analysis on release, which, you know, like usually takes a couple of days, depending on which side you're on. But we did a pretty good interpretation of the trailer.
I remember one of us saying, "Hey, go back to this amount of seconds. There's a bike. Does that mean we'll have bikes again, like GTA, San Andreas, and stuff like that?" It's just really good. Like when you have 4 people doing it, you really see things you wouldn't have seen.
You see everything. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to miss anything. I mean, like the last time when we all sat together, it's just, you know, four sets of eyes, just see so much more. And I can't imagine how much information the next trailer will give us, considering how much we learned from GTA 5, from the first trailer. Like, they can't give us less information than in the first trailer. That's what I'm assuming, of course. But we'll learn much more about the characters and maybe see some faces we saw in the first trailer, and, you know, they're part of the story. And
I really think the next one. Yeah, I really think the next one's gonna like tell you who's the character of the main story and give you a bit of what's gonna happen in the story mode. Like that's what I think, at least.
Yeah.
It won't just be like teasers of what to expect just from the world. But yeah, hopefully, at least.
Well, we're going to be here, and I really hope that Rockstar is not going to announce the release like 1 week before. Just like they did the last time. I remember for the first trailer, it was like not more than 10 days before the release of the trailer that they were like, "Oh, by the way, we have a new GTA 5 trailer coming on."
No, it was
beginning of November.
It was totally unexpected.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. So let's hope we'll all be able to make it next time. It would be.
I had that pre-ordered for so long without a date for the release. Still have that, like, it's right above me.
You pre-ordered GTA 5? GTA
no,
4.
4.
Okay,
I do have 5 pre-ordered. I pre-ordered that in November, actually.
Okay, I didn't know you were already able to do that.
Yeah, like I already pre-ordered the next Call of Duty. It's not even announced yet. Like on Game Store is crazy.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 2. Yeah, I already have that pre-ordered. Like I pre-ordered that when I went and picked up Modern Warfare 3. My Game Stores.
So just out of curiosity, because I've never pre-ordered a game in my life, I usually take half a year to actually get the game until everyone else told me what happened. It's really fantastic. But if you pre-order a game, like you get the basic version of the game, or do you automatically? Because, you know, sometimes with the release, like I remember the release of Assassin's Creed, was it Brotherhood? I'm not sure, but they have some kind of special editions, limited editions with goodies and all kinds of shit. Like you just get the basic regular version of GTA, or do you get to choose, like, I want the one with the Statue of Liberty and the, I don't know, like the double dildo.
Basically, the main people that pre-order are the ones getting the special editions, because they're limited, and then when you pre-order, like, it's a definite. And then there's just the people that you just keep it there to pay it off, and just like you get the call when it's coming. It's like, hey, like that's what happened with GTA. They're like, hey, we have a GTA in here now. Like, you can come get it. So like I knew straight away, I didn't have to pay anything. I just went in there and got it, and then that's all done. So it's either you want a definite copy of the special edition, or you just want to go in when it's out, when it's there, and not have to pay anything and worry about it. Yeah.
Okay. That's how you together. Yeah, that reminds me of days like when GTA San Andreas was released. I don't know how many years ago, 7 years ago, I don't even dare making an estimate, but like harassing the people at game stores in Zurich,
oh god,
being like, "Come on,
when's it coming out?
I know it's supposed
Give
to
it to
be
me
released in 2 days, but I'm sure." And they actually gave it to me, and I felt like, I was like, yeah,
like lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was the biggest, like accomplishment back in the day. But so yeah, I really hope. I'm sure this kind of excitement will come up once we have a release date, and
yeah,
I might pre-order GTA 5 as well. I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Or
oh, you really want the special edition?
The MacBook edition for me, please. So yeah, Ray, you're still alive?
Barely.
Barely. So
good.
Sorry.
Wait, what's the time over there?
It's 11.
11. Dude, I have
PM?
to go to work in 45 minutes.
Oh
So,
shit.
Don't you dare. Being like,
it's
oh
like
no, it's so late.
6:55 a.m. Saturday here.
Oh Jesus.
I'll be up for like another 14 hours basically.
So you're not going
Get my
back to bed?
No, I need to sort out my sleeping pattern. It's really bad.
Okay, well, that's what I call dedication. Rockstar Informer, my friend.
Dedicated.
Definitely. Well, maybe.
Fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Ray, for giving us a possibility.
No
but
problem.
I think at this point, it would make sense to wrap it up, since there's not much about Max Payne. At least we, Max Payne enthusiasts, would like to talk about. We're so excited we can barely express it. Oh yeah, and Nathan is going to be in the next episode of Vice FX. Just by the way.
Yeah, we're speaking about that before. Be good.
I'll keep that in mind. And well, thank you everyone for tuning in. And,
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, thank you, Nate, for joining us. Thank you, Ray.
Yep.
And hopefully there will be some news in the next few weeks, so we can do this in less than half a year, but maybe in a couple of months again. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sweet,
well,
yeah.
Then I'll leave it up to Ray to bring this to an end.
Well, thank you all for listening, and thank you, Lewis and Nathan, for tuning in. This has been the Rockstar Informer show. Check back very soon on the website. We'll have a brand new live show probably for you there. Cheers.